Hey there. Hey there. Welcome to the Lumiere channel. I'm just trying to make sure this makes sense visually. Amazing. Welcome to the Lumiere channel. Welcome to your weekly guidance reading for the week of the 18th to the 24th. This is too tight. Yeah, I'm fine with this. All right. I am going to be pulling from a couple of decks, one of which is being quite vocal. I don't feel like using this deck. Okay, so how are you? How's the week going? I believe last week were some conjunctions and etc. etc. I hope that the energy treated you kindly. I apologize for those that have been waiting for this and it coming late. I've been in some pain and that kind of wiped me out. What is the guidance message? Spirit, if you can be with us today in this moment, what is the guidance message that you have for us for this week for our highest good and the highest good of all? This feels like I want to do it like this. I'm gonna leave it like that, but who's walking with us? Oh my gosh, that's a lot of, that's too many ladies. Too many ladies. Who's guiding us? Who's leading this expedition? Whose energy are we with this week? Wow. I mean, this is a lot. This is a lot in terms of just reversals. We have the Hanged Man in reverse. We have the Two of Wands in reverse. We have the Two of Swords in reverse. And we also have Gula healing in the what is it, the empowering message, or I forget what it's called in this deck, but it's upside down. It's in reverse. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and read what her message is to us as she walks us through the energy of this week, what guidance she has for us to tackle this week's energy. The alignment message to align us with our highest good and the highest good of all as we move through this energy. She says, recognize that you're running on empty. Amazing. You have nothing left to give. You have reached the end of the road and you must stop what you are doing and consider the implications of your actions. Run amok. All right. Do you need to set better boundaries around your enthusiastic tendency to saying yes to everything? Have you allowed others to drain you because you feel it's your job to listen, to love them, and to fix them? Do your close companions cling to their victim stories and continue to impose them on you? Your alignment task is to step back and assess what is true and make new choices, and maybe put yourself first. You will be glad you did. Just remember, it is sometimes the healing choice to take a break and only focus on you for a change. If I'm not being called TF out, I don't know what. Jesus. Holy Mother of Mercy. Yeah, okay. You know, maybe for you watching, you've been through it. You've been going through it. And perhaps you need to take a break from trying to have your hands in every single pot. The pot that might really need your attention is the you pot. You know, the part of you that is is aching, excuse me, for attention, and attention is you, your inner self. The Hanged Man in reverse. Two of Swords in reverse. Two of Wands in reverse. This all actually screams retreat. And not just retreat to aloneness, but retreat to you-ness. Here, when we look at Gula, she's holding herself with her two hands. Here it looks like she's discerning an action outward. When I see her in the reverse in this position, in the alignment position, she's protecting herself. She's shielding herself from the external circumstances. Notoriously, the Two of Swords is a card that has imagery of unsettling, troubled waters. Someone carrying these, a lady carrying these two swords, these opposing swords, with a blindfold. I feel like the emphasis of this message is truly the emphasis of this whole thing, which is to go inwards and be with self. Really, exactly what Gula is asking us to do. She says, do you need to set better boundaries around your enthusiastic tendencies to say yes to everything? And it may not be enthusiastic in the way that you love saying yes. It could be enthusiastic in the way that you feel obligated. If I don't do this, things will fall apart. If I don't, if I don't, where you have a lot of the pressure on you to attend to the external circumstances. This really does seem like let bygones be bygones and let people dig their own graves. I don't know. But really, I will say this, it's not so much about whatever external circumstances are happening. What I'm seeing here, the greater message with this Two of Wands, this man who's looking with the world in his hand saying, where am I going to make this life? What am I going to do next? You know, what is the next option? What's the next road for me to go on? Where in the, you know, what options am I going to pick? He's not looking outward. He's now turning this ball inside and saying, okay, what inside of me do I need to attend to? Gula says your alignment task is to step back and assess what is true and make new choices. The choices that the Two of Wands is asking to be made, usually in the upright, to me feel external. The choices that the Two of Swords usually wants to make are also internal, usually actually. But I feel like in this internal in terms of responding to the external. But this message to me feels like F the external. What is the internal? What is the internal need to do for itself? And it might be making a hard choice to not choose, the hard choice to step away from something that is a lot, you know, from taking a breather, really. This is healing, right? This is healing. It's taking a breather for you. Taking a breather to sort out your own space, to till your own land, right? Do your close companions cling to their victim stories and continue to impose them on you? Essentially, is there so much going on in your outside world, in your friend groups, in your family, in the world? There is. Jesus Christ, there is. And how is that affecting you, right? It might be okay for this week. You're guided to tune out of the external, tune out of this person's issue and that person's challenge and this person's problem. That's not to say that they're vilified. It's just to say that sometimes you're allowed to take a break. You know, you're allowed to sort of take some time for yourself politely, or to just draw a line and say, you know, this block of time, I'm not looking at my phone. This day, I'm not looking at my phone. This time, you know, I'll make, you know, whatever excuses I need to make, or I'll say, hey, I'm busy because you're tending to yourself. I don't know what you got to do. But this, again, I keep wanting to focus on the outward, but this is really about you on the inside. And we get to the Hanged Man here. The Hanged Man in reverse. I like that it almost looks like he's kind of smiling to me. It's like he's got he's figured something out. So there could be some area in your life where you need to, compose yourself on the inside. An area of your life where you know that there's some things that you have to do, a choice where you need to put yourself first, and you sort of realize that and feel a little guilty, you feel a little cheeky, you feel a little, I don't know, devil may care taking chances here. The Gula's message says you'll be glad you did put yourself first. You'll be glad you did make new choices. And for her, she's saying, remember, sometimes the healing choice is to take a break and only focus on you for a change. So I want to ask Spirit what you can do for yourself as you focus on yourself. For some of you, you know what this is. For some of you, this is tuning out of the challenge that's going on in your world and taking care of you. For some of you, this is tuning out of some of the relationships that you have in your life and taking a breather for yourself, taking a hot second to be like, okay, I've taken care of this person's feelings, this person's need, checked on this person, da 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 da. Now I need to have done that. Let me do me. Let me care for me for a hot second and not worry about having to keep up, I guess. For some of you, as it pertains to a romantic relationship, you may need to take a little time for yourself. I mean, it's the same message. What I'm trying to figure out what I can ask to see what more we need, like what part of yourself you need to maybe look at. Yeah, what part of us needs to be looked at this week? Part of ourselves needs to be looked at this week. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles in in one of my decks is, I love that the Wheel of Fortune is at the bottom of the deck. I'm gonna take that. The Queen of Pentacles is usually in one of my other decks, really hit me hard in that the message that she brings, it's the Vice Versa Tarot. Love that deck. Where on the one side, she's the queen in all her glory, and on the other side, her throne is so scratched up, and it shows her inner self. How she's so busy taking care of everybody else that she's not tending to herself, right? She's keeping herself last or doesn't even know how to tend to herself. So with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, I think that's the same message here that I'm getting. How you might be so scratched up. You might be so just taking care of your external things, right? Trying to get the money, trying to get the funding, trying to get the resources, trying to get the attention, trying to get the things in on time, or trying to get this people to notice you, trying to find love, trying to find a job, trying to find some sort of semblance of peace. But it's almost like maybe you need to reorient yourself and take care of you in a way where you are loving on yourself a bit more. I think it's difficult sometimes for some of us to hear taking care of you because you don't even know what that looks like, So love on you a bit more. Be kinder to yourself. Spend time with yourself. If you spend time with yourself anyway, Luce, I live alone. Luce, I'm always with myself. It's like, okay, but are you? I don't want to say are you enjoying that time, but are you making the most of that time with yourself? Nobody wants to spend time with somebody who's always ragging on them, right? So what is the quality of the time that you spend with yourself? There's a bunny here. I don't know, wear some fluffy things, right? If there's a way that you can get an animal somewhere, if you have an animal, spend some time just petting the animal. Spend some time working on your physical strength. Your health is being called out here too, because the Queen of Pentacles, this is Pentacles, they're earthly things to me. They're very grounded, tangible things. And with healing here, that I have to think about health. There's no way I can not think about that. So take care of your health as well. Be good to yourself. Eat things that are going to strengthen your body. If you have And, you know, if you're finding yourself having too much of an appetite, drink more water. Drink more fluids, as in water. Drink more, or intake more vegetables. You know, maybe juice your vegetables or blend your vegetables so that if you're so hungry, you can still give your body the nutrients that it needs. For some of you, this is taking a walk, right? Taking a leisurely walk somewhere if things permit, or taking a walk around your space. This is holding yourself, loving on yourself. Taking a nice, if you can take a shower, take a nice shower, taking a nice bath. Just sort of being with your body and caring for it and tuning into it, seeing where it aches and massaging that, attending to that, and not attending to it in a way that is crucifying, but excuse me, in a way that serves you, right? Your greater being. This is a really interesting week. I mean, really the focus is on you, okay? The Queen of Pentacles is a philanthropic person. She's always out there killing it, doing her thing. And when she's in reverse, I get really worried, because this means you really need to turn inward and take care of herself. You need to take care of yourself. Yeah. Take care of yourself for the sake of you. And also, I remember I had a conversation with somebody recently at Pisces. And he was saying that, you know, if you don't take care of yourself and you don't give yourself the time that you need, you're not going to be able to give the other people that do rely on you the time that they need, or the patience that they need, because you'd be so high strung that you just snap at people because, you know, you're so tired or you're so exhausted. If you're doing so much for others or your external being, your external world, and not taking time to rest, not taking time for you, not taking time to chill out, love on you, taking a hot second, a hot minute, a hot hour, a hot day, worrying about this and this and that, you might be more prone to make mistakes, is essentially how that would be if this isn't about people, right? You might be more prone to make mistakes. You might be more prone to miss things because you're so depleted, right? So take it easy, take it slow, take time for you. And I love this. There's beauty ahead, especially with that Wheel of Fortune. It will serve you to do that. All right. So I wish you everything. Keep your light on. Good luck, and I'll see you next time.